Or say it louder.
We're gonna have a little friendly competition between my husband and I. He doesn't know what the competition is yet, but all he needs to know is I'm gonna kick his ass. So here's the competition. We're gonna do 20 push-ups, 20 burpees, 20 sit-ups, and first one to finish and touch that wall is the winner. Okay? So 20, 20, 20 wall. 20 push-ups, 20 burpees, 20 sit-ups. Ready? So yeah.
On your marks.
Wait, hold on. We're gonna get on the ground first for push-ups. So get on your knees like a good boy.
On your mark. Get set. Go. Come on, Brian. Keep going, Brian.
Take that. Take it. Take it.
Courtney, everyone's watching you.
So this is my mama. Hi. So, Mom, how would you describe me?
Very competitive. No, I would describe that anything that you've ever wanted, you went after and earned it.
And what about my competitiveness?
Let's see how competitive you are. Let's look at that video. No?
No, I mean
kidding.
like with like sports, like growing up, how do you think I was like in sports?
So one of your coaches actually said that she has the heart of a tiger. Even if she didn't have the most talent, she would work so hard and she would get it and win.
I never lose, huh?
No, she doesn't lose. Except to me.
No, what?
Yeah, she
No,
does.
I kick her ass too. She just cheats
No.
to win.
No.
Like you?
I don't cheat.
Oh.
I don't cheat. Shut up. I don't cheat. I definitely get my competitive side from her, though.
Yeah.
I would say she definitely instilled that into me growing up. Come on.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, what else? What do you think are maybe like the bad attributes of my personality when it comes to sports?
Sometimes it could be considered bad, like being too competitive, because other people could take it the wrong way.
You get a little too upset?
I don't get upset. I just get pissed. Like pissed. What would be like a time that you think I maybe took it too far, like competitive wise?
Oh, during some basketball games. Yeah, during some basketball games, she got super competitive, and her team loved it. The other team didn't love it so much, but she was about a foot taller than everybody. And when she used to be known for being able to stop the ball to get it to the basket, she was like here, and she just like slammed it a couple times.
And what about what do you think now? What coaches would say about me about playing for them?
Oh, coaches love her because she's the hardest worker you're ever going to meet, and she has such a heart. So,
I love you. Okay, come in. Okay, I love you. Basic bitch in her natural habitat, eating wings.
I know, we're thinking about bringing Marley, but we said not to.
I'm about to dive in.
Flipping it up early, flying right here.
Balance. Me today.
Callie. Oh God. What is Mama doing? What is Mama doing? Callie has no idea what you're doing. Bear's just trying to sniff your butt.
Ew, stop it.
B.
Me and my home dogs. Baby. 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 Oh, that's baby. Oh, hello, so I am with my husband Brian, and we are going to ask him a few questions. So, what do you think of me?
Like, what do I think of you?
Yeah, just in general, what do you think of me?
Yeah.
Am I? No, seriously, like, come on, what do you think of me? That was, like, the first thing he ever said to me when I asked him, like, what he thought of me. And he was like, you're alright, you're cool, like, you right. What the fuck is up with this douchebag's ass?
You know, you can't inflate that head anymore. Might pops.
Okay.
No, I'm just joking.
Okay.
I just like to play it cool, you know. But honestly, what do I think of you? You know, you're definitely. Well, obviously, I love you because I asked you to marry me. So, you know, I think you're very outgoing and very upfront with your feelings, with your emotions. Very emotional, super competitive, super crazy and freaky. As you're making tongue gestures.
Oh, I just have to point out this shirt is
But
amazing.
yeah, I mean, super, you know, super sexy, young and cool, you know, all
Ooh,
that.
sexy.
Wow.
Oh, what's something? Oh my god, I can't believe I just thought of this now. What is the sexiest thing I've ever done for you?
Why are you making a finger? Why are you fingering my hand?
What's the sexiest thing I've ever done for you? Think of whipped cream.
Oh, yeah, for my birthday.
Amazing.
You know, she snuck into my house and surprised me and was my birthday cake, more or less.
Mm-hmm. Well, what did I do specifically? I want to hear specifics.
You know, to be specific.
Be specific.
You know, I just went into my room unknowingly, and you were, you know, butt-ass naked with whipped cream as your with a whipped cream bikini, I should say.
So I put nipples were whipped cream, and then an arrow pointing down to my vagina. My whipped cream vagina was his cake, and I wrote cake in whipped cream above the arrow.
But she, you know, I didn't know she was there, so I was a little bit late. So it was like kind of like melting.
It was literally like melting. I was like, "You better hurry and lick this up, you little dog, you." Okay, what else? What else? What else do you think about me?
You know, obviously you're super competitive. You know, everything that you do. You know, most recently, you know, with the whole bikini bodybuilding, you know, it's a super competitive sport, and just in general, you know, it just seems like you carry that aspect throughout life, and you're not just doing that, you know, in that one sport. It seems like you just strive to be the best at no matter, you know, what you choose to do. And you know, other than that, I would just say, you know, you're you're really outgoing, you know, first one to step up to the plate, first one to say something, and, you know, very, very spoken as well.
Or do something.
Yeah, to do something, but very spoken as well. If you, you know, if you have something on your mind, you know, you're one to say it right away, and you're not going to hold your breath. You know, something makes you mad or makes you happy or whatever, you're just gonna let it go and let it be known. And which
I let it be
which
known.
kind of goes to your emotional side. You know, you're a very emotional person.
Yes.
You know, which has its pros and cons. You know?
What are the pros and what are the cons?
Oh, you know the pros. You know, you're very affectionate. You're very, you know, very affectionate and very loving and caring. Which you know, which is a pro of being emotional. You know, I can. You show your what you feel. You show your loving side and really make it known in that, you know, that I'm loved or whatever. And then the con, I would say, kind of is this is like the kind of like the crazy side. You know, I'd just say it's just when your emotions get the best of you, and you know, everyone has those moments where they probably should be quiet, and
I'm not really one of those people though.
yeah, you just let those emotions and those feelings just come out. No, you know, zero poker face. I guess that was what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Just wear your emotions on a sleeve.
I definitely feel like I let people know where their place is, like how I feel about them, for sure. You never really have to question how I feel about you.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, so what are some things that have happened with like me with like friendships and relationships that have like really stood out to you?
What I was saying, you're just very upfront, you know, and some people can't take the truth or take how you feel. You don't really, you know, soften the blows to say. You know, you just kind of, if there's a problem, you let it be known. You tell them, you confront them, and you know, that's it. But you know, I don't want you to come off as like this catty person, because you're not. You know, it's mainly just you're just super upfront, and you know, you have your wild and crazy ways as well, and so yeah, I mean, to put it in a nutshell, I would just say you're really outgoing, you're really spontaneous and crazy, kind of emotional sometimes, but very you know, very well-rounded. I mean, you have a lot of different attributes.
Okay, what about the crazy side would you say was like too much, or just like my general crazy sides? Like there's a couple crazy sides of me. I would say like the crazy drinking Courtney, the crazy normal Courtney. So like what are some examples of like that?
Yeah, you know, crazy drinking Courtney is, you know, someone who just wants to just turn up and be wild and go wow out and dance and be the center of attention all night and freaking, you know, just go all out, you know. And then, you know, there's the crazy normal side to you where, you know, you want to, you know, sit at home and have all your, you know, have your special face mask on and do your fasted cardio while you're drinking coffee and watching anime, and you know, so there's
That's not that crazy. Like, come on, what are some like stuff that I do like that is, you know, I mean, I guess that is kind of crazy. I just don't really give a fuck.
I mean, it's not to you because it's the norm to you, but you know,
That might seem crazy to other people to see me in my charcoal mask with my headband.
well, to, you know, what would really honestly be crazy to other people is just the lifestyle that you live. I mean, you're so dedicated to fitness and to being physically fit and to being healthy that you take those extra steps to, you know, to live healthy every day. You know, I mean, obviously I do it with you, I'm your husband, but a lot of people would see, you know, that as being crazy. Meal prepping every day, getting up, every day doing your hour of cardio, of fasted cardio in the morning before you even eat breakfast.
That fucking sucks.
You know, every single day without making an excuse, on top of carrying out, you know, business and work throughout the day and going and working out another hour and doing another hour of cardio. I mean, that to me is the most, would be the biggest thing that would stand out to a normal person, you know, as
my
being
commitment.
is being crazy. Yeah, as how committed and
I
how.
love that. I love how you put that, because that is crazy. A lot of people don't understand like this kind of lifestyle and like healthy living. Like, yeah, I might drink once in a while and be like the party turn up girl, like twerking on everything I see, but there's.
But that's very rare, to be honest. You know, that's,
unless I'm in that kind of state where like it's a constant, like everyone else is drinking. I like to drink with other people.
yeah, very social drinker.
Yeah, I'm a
right?
very social drinker for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, what are some things that I've done that have kind of like grossed you out? Like, what are the funniest stories you could like think of that are just like, oh my god, like that's hilarious? Or
Oh, you know.
'cause I feel like I'm a pretty funny person, just in general. Like
yeah,
I'm always
very
doing
just
shit.
spontaneous stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, just our day-to-day activities. If you know we're out running errands, we're shopping or something, you know, you'll be walking in the supermarket and freaking fart in front of me and try to blame it on me, or
That's a norm.
just be twerking for no reason in the middle of the, you know, King Super's aisle.
Usually on you.
and just have that weird, awkward dude walk by and kind of see what's going on. Like,
Usually they like it.
yeah.
It's not really weird. Usually they like it.
Yeah, well, it presses the awkward button for me, which you're pretty good at doing that.
What are some other funny things that I've done? Like, what's the funniest thing off the top of your head that you can think of that I've done?
You know, probably when you drank too much with your friends and you peed in our front yard. And then just sat there with your pants down until I picked you up and put you inside. You know? That was
Just butt ass naked.
basically.
Just butt ass naked peeing on myself laughing.
Yeah, that wasn't a fun night, but, you know.
I mean, I don't think you were very impressed.
I was dead ass sober, you know. Mind you, I had dropped you and your friends off for, 20 minutes you guys made it that night?
Yeah, I think
And
20.
then you called me and literally got kicked out for being too drunk.
Okay, it wasn't my fault. It was Lizzie's fault because we had a kind of a competition. Like I said, I'm a very competitive person. That includes drinking. For some reason, I always try to outdrink anyone that is with me. I think that's a bad habit of mine. I'm always like, oh yeah, I can keep up with you, or I can drink more than you, blah, blah, blah. So me and my friend Lizzie took turns buying Adios motherfuckers for each other, which had 6 different alcohols in it. And we had down at least 15 of them, and then had a couple more on top of that.
Yeah, but I mean, you're funny outside of just drinking too. I mean, everyone has their moments where they get crazy when they're drunk, whatever. But I mean, you're definitely just very spontaneous and just have a lot of little moments that that make me laugh. You know, I don't know anything specifically off the top of the head.
I can think of something specific.
What's that?
That one time I couldn't stop laughing after when we were having sex. You know exactly what I'm talking about, because I was damn near hyperventilating laughing.
Oh, you farted in the middle of sex?
Yeah, see, I didn't even have to say it. You fucking knew exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah, that was definitely pretty funny. You and farting, you know, I think that's the one thing with her. She doesn't have
A filter.
doesn't care, you know how some people, if they gotta go fart or whatever, they're gonna walk off and
Be all quiet about it.
You know,
It's like
fart by nobody and act like it didn't happen. But no, not her. Just straight fucking. Oh, Brian. Oh, wow. Ooh, that was a big one. Or the word. Actually, one of the most embarrassing times was when we were eating at a restaurant, and it was me, you, and your cousin and Joe, and we're just sitting there. We're at a Mexican restaurant eating bean dip with chips, and she right in the middle of it, just loud as could be, just I gotta shit, and just gets up and walks to the bathroom, and there's all these other tables that they all have bean dip too. And it was just it was
dead ass silent in there, and I just didn't even think twice about it. That's just kind of how I am. Huh?
Yeah. No,
and you know what? I've had girls that have scored me oh, you should only say that around your friends and have proper etiquette. I'm like, fuck that. This is just who I am. If I gotta fart, Speaking of which,
Gross. Come on, I'm right here. Come on.
I just let it out. Like, you gotta just be yourself. There's no putting a front, and I don't think I've.
Oh God.
Okay, that one's gross, but.
Yeah, I mean, she's very upfront, you know. Just kind of does whatever she wants, whenever she wants. No matter who's watching or whatever.
I really don't give a fuck, honestly. How am I with, like, things that scare me?
Things that scare. Oh God, you're. I mean, you're not really scared of a whole lot of things, like normal things that people would be, but like.
I pretty much do whatever, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, when you do get scared of things, I mean, you're freaking loud and scream to the top of your lungs and run off. You know, very dramatic.
Like what?
Like bees. Even a fly is flying I'm talking like a fruit fly. It's like, oh my God, it's a bee! It's like, no, that was a little bitch fly. So so definitely over the top a lot of times.
I feel like, yeah, I think that's just a normal thing for me, is I'm just very over the top.
Yeah, I would agree.
I don't know, like, how could you compare me to other girls, really?
You know,
From, like, your dating experience and everything, how am I, like, different?
I know, that's just it. You're just very, very open, I guess would probably be the best. You know, it's
Very open. I was kidding.
yeah, that too. No, but seriously, open in every way, you know, with just an open book. You let your emotions be known. Let what you're feeling be known. You know, whatever you're feeling at the time, you let everyone know how, you know, what you're feeling, and just an open book, really. And that's what I mean by very open, is you just are there. It is what it is. You know, if someone's pissing you off, you're gonna let them know that you're pissed off. If someone's making you happy or you love someone, you're gonna let them know.
I'm a very loving person.
Exactly.
I'm a very, very loving person.
I just would say that you're very, just very open with your emotions. You know, you don't hide anything.
So what are some times that you think that we've, like, really struggled, like, in our relationship? I know that's kind of a hard one.
I realize this is gonna be like counseling right now.
Oh, well, it's fine. It's fine. We gotta let it out. I feel like I just, like, thinking about some things, like, kind of make me, like, a little emotional.
Yeah, just that could be it. Just sometimes your emotions can be your flaw as well, where you're just too emotional, and I have to be the one that puts some logic into your life and kind of let you know that it's not going to be the end of the world. And
Everything's the end of the world to me.
don't have to be so emotionally, like, crazy about everything, you know?
Yeah.
So, what do we struggle with? I mean, yeah, just sometimes, you know, sometimes I'm kind of a
dick?
non-emotional robot, if you want to call it dick. I guess it could be called
Very,
that. But...
very hard dick.
And then you're the opposite, you know. So we're kind of a yin and yang.
I'm very yin and yang. I'm very, like, fluent and just very, like, oh, everything is, like, maybe not fine, like, everything's fucking crashing down, and other times I'm like, oh, I'm so happy, like, this is happening, this is what I'm gonna do, and then he's on the other end where he's like, well, we don't know that yet, we gotta let this, you know, see what happens. We gotta see what happens first.
Let's examine the facts.
Yeah, let's lay down the facts first, and then we'll go from there. I'm more like, no, you gotta send that positivity to the universe. You gotta think it every single day that I got this. This is me. I have this and this and this, and that's totally me though.
So
I even try to push it on him.
So basically, you're insane and I'm sane.
No, that is not. No. Okay,
I'm normal and you're abnormal, right?
No.
There's nothing wrong with that, though. I mean, I love the hell out of you for every part about you.
Okay, what are some maybe negative things you could say about me?
I just, said the negative things.
I'm too emotional?
Yeah, just too emotional, really.
I eat too much?
You fart too much and you're too emotional sometimes. That's about it.
Isn't that every girl, though? Like...
Probably, yeah. I don't know.
What about like when, let's say like when I get angry with you, like what are some things I've done that maybe been like a little too much? Just be like honest too.
I don't know. Sometimes you just kind of overreact before you actually know what's going on. You know, like
I do overreact kind of a lot.
Like when you're on my Apple at one time and you thought some girl was texting me, but it was really a client that was trying to pay me for fitness coaching. And it completely freaked out. But just, you know, yeah.
Yeah, what did I do? What did I do?
Oh, you just kind of came out of my room like freaking shaking, like, who's this person?
No, I didn't say who's this person. I said who's this bitch.
Texting you. I was like, that's someone's gonna pay me for coaching, and you know who that is. You know. But I don't know. Other than that, I mean, you don't really have too much, you know, negative side to you. It's just I'd say that's pretty much it.
I can get a little crazy protective.
A little protective, yeah, a little emotional, a little protective. Anytime, you know, a girl just tries to even come near me, you know, like I'll be in the gym and a girl will ask if she could use the equipment next to me, and then, you know, she'll be like, is your girl gonna beat me up? Like, for you asking to use this cable? No, you're good. So, and they, you know, they could just tell that, you know, she's just alpha. She's alpha bitch, so.
I'm always alpha bitch. I'll fucking cut you.
So it's pretty transparent to everybody.
But I'm also nice. I'm telling you. I'm like I'm like an angel and a she-devil in one person.
Well, you're very just honest. You
Yeah,
know?
I would definitely say that. So like when I make it into the show and in this house, how do you think it's gonna be with 8 other chicks?
Oh, you know, I'm sure you guys are, you know, what I've noticed is, you know, you're a social butterfly. You're gonna talk to everyone. You're gonna be friends with everybody. But the second that someone makes you mad, you're gonna be very open about how you feel and let them know that you're mad or that something upset you. And some people can't take that openness and take it like you're just coming at them, you know, aggressively or coming at them, you know, with a problem. So, you know, I'm sure there's gonna be some disagreements and confrontation. But
how do I?
I'm sure you'll also make some really good friends.
Oh
though,
yeah,
too,
I love people. I have the most amazing girlfriends ever. But like, how do you think I will be like confrontational if I have to be?
I mean, you're definitely not afraid of confrontation, and
No, I'm a big bitch. Like, I'm scared of no one.
And you're not afraid to stand up for what you believe in. But I don't think you're just gonna be like wilding out for no reason.
There definitely has to be a reason behind it. You touch my food, you touch my man, or you just do something in general that will piss me off. Those are the 3 reasons right there.
You want to give someone a chance first and talk to them.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that because that is how I am. I definitely, whenever there's a problem with friends or family or just anyone, I definitely am someone that pushes you so hard. I'm just like, fucking talk to me! Just talk to me! I definitely try to just fucking talk to them first, even if they don't want to. I'll like kind of force it on them. I'm like, you're gonna talk to me now. We're gonna figure this shit out. So I'm not leaving until we figure it out.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're definitely, you know, super competitive and super alpha mentality, but you also have this caring side to you, you know, that I've seen with our family, with our animals and
Friends,
yeah,
too.
with our friends. I mean, you definitely have a very compassionate, caring side to you as well. So I mean, it could go either way. I mean, you could end up making some really good friends or
Some really good enemies.
or some really good enemies, but. Either way it goes down, I have confidence that you know you can handle yourself and that you would do, you know, the right things and carry yourself
in a professional, good manner, I feel like.
Yeah.
With a side of crazy.
Yeah.
A pinch of crazy
Yeah.
in there.
Well, you know, that's what makes you fun though. You got that.
And, you know, one other thing I want to ask him before we end this. Do you think I'm going to win?
I don't see why you wouldn't win. I mean, you definitely win at everything you try to do. So, you know, what's to stop you here?
Yeah, but my personality wise,
No,
I-
I mean, you have a great...
my you know this, like my belief is I don't lose.
Yeah,
Like
no.
I win or I learn. I never lose. I never look at anything as losing. It's always a learning experience. And yeah, I'm gonna be pissed the fuck off if something is like I've worked so hard at, but it's always a learning experience and it lights that fire in me to work that much harder for the next time.
Yeah, no, you know, even if for whatever reason you don't win, which, you know,
I don't see happening,
I
to
don't
be
see
honest.
happening
I'm
either.
gonna kick all these girls' asses.
but it's not going to be a devastating losing blow. I mean, you're always going to keep striving to the top. You're always going to, you know, fight and kick and scratch and claw until you are at the top, until you're your winner, because that's just what you do.
I agree. That totally is me. Well, I think I'm gonna end it there. Thank you, baby. Love you.
Love you too. Well, hopefully that helps you guys get a better opinion of Courtney, or get a better idea of
Who I am.
yeah, exactly. Hopefully that gets helps you all to get to know Courtney a little bit better.
Love you.
Love you too.
All right, adios, bitches.